Hey, I'm Tomas Ortega. I've been a Quakes fan since about 2011/2012. Um, for the last 3 years or so, I've been scrounging everywhere online for tactical breakdowns of the Quake system. Um, However, the closest thing that I've ever come close to really wanting to see was Colin Etnire's regular reporting. Even then, with all due respect to Colin and even the good folks that are behind the Quakes After 90 podcast, I haven't exactly found what I'm looking for. An in depth look and analysis of the earthquakes style of play. So I'm listening to Gandhi, and he said, "Be the change you want to see in the world." So I'm diving in to analyze the Quakes myself, starting with the final preseason game against Sacramento. Um, Now, my personal goal is to have a video analysis of each game about 2 to 3 days after each match. But then again, life does get in the way, so we'll see how close I can stick to that. Um, but feel free to chime in with your thoughts, particularly if you think differently. Also, if there's another moment in the game you want me to have a look at, just make sure to take note of the game clock and then send it my way along with a brief description so I can find that. All right, well, on to the analysis. Off the whistle, Ureña presses the back line and forces a turnover. Salinas can then send in a cross. Shows really good energy here by Ureña right off of the first kick. Take a look now at Ureña, the top of the screen in the green boots. Great vision, finds Tommy, and he lets off a wide shot. All right, this is one of my favorite clips. You're going to see Lima win a header, and it's going to go right to Tommy. TT is going to take it upfield, and Ureña makes a great off the ball run, giving TT a great forward option. Lima is still on a run, but can't handle the Ureña back heel. It is a great combination play for the Quakes. On the goal, great recognition by Lima. Sees TT make the forward run, and the rest, you know. Godoy with the steal and drive. Watch Ureña. He stays on the defender's blind side until the pass is made, and then takes a shot on goal. Great movement. Lima settles the ball and goes for a bridge to get around the defender. However, he loses it, but gets it right back by winning it with a solid slide tackle. Watch here as a lash forces a backwards pass. Ureña correctly anticipates it and is rewarded with a shot, though he probably should be finishing better. Lima had a chance at goal here. He settles and turns his defender, feeds the ball to Ureña, and then he continues his run forward. Ureña drops it to Dawkins, and I'm going to stop the frame here. With a clip ball to Lima, he is in on goal. Instead, Dawkins chooses a pass to Salinas out left, stalling the forward movement. Salinas' skill, though, is able to find a shot, but it's just a bit wide. Once Francis wins the ball, TT checks his shoulder 2 times, then takes another 2 touches into space, breaking hard to give Godoy time to receive his pass and to find Dawkins on the outside. Dawkins then starts the push forward, since resulting in a good combination between TT, Ureña, and finally finding its way back to Dawkins, who takes a, weak shot on goal. I like this clip for the optimism I feel for the short passing combinations. Um, they lull Sacramento to sleep, ignoring Francis down the left wing all alone. Salinas, though, doesn't see him and takes his first step central, killing the opportunity. Ureña, he finds space to collect, then finds Dawkins centrally. Dawkins turns, but he doesn't see a wide open TT who's in on goal on the right side. Instead, he opts to go to Ureña, who I guess he's just a magician. Here's one of Hika's first touches. Um, Once the ball gets to Dawkins, you'd normally expect an outside mid to quickly push high to give him an option. Um, I don't think stretching defenses vertically is Hika's game though. Watch as he collects the ball in front of the defender before he attempts to get goal side. So I love this high press. Dawkins has shut out the option back, and then TT and Alash plus Urena sealed off everything else, leading to Alash's recovery and shot high. Seren created this next goal. His hard work to press and recover gives Dawkins all the time he needs for the long range goal. Also, watch how Francis congratulates Seren here. TT has a great burst of pace, but he's let down after a great cross is put wide by Cato. So those are all the moments that I've decided to include in my first highlight video. I didn't include Hika's nor Hussein's goals because I just ran out of time. I wanted this video published by Tuesday night, but like I said earlier, life just gets in the way. So going forward, I actually hope that the quality and of both the edit and my commentary actually improve. So while this was a simple video, it did take me close to 8 hours to put it all together. Then again, I haven't touched video editing software in about 7 years. So I do hope to have the Quakes vs. Montreal tactical highlight package completed by about Tuesday evening. So if you do have any comments or suggestions, please just feel free to type them down in the comments section. So until then,